What's going on, guys? Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to the start of FUT Birthday week on my channel. Now, if you remember last year back in 2017, I done the same thing. It went down really well and you guys seem to really enjoy it. Now I'm going through different categories and looking basically through FUT history, and today's pretty damn fitting because obviously it's the very start, and yesterday on Friday we got a squad for FUT Birthday itself. It's all throwback cards with position changes. In fact, every single one I believe was a different position. And what we're doing today is look at the best position changes as well as some of the craziest ones on top of that, because some players have gone from like right wing to left wing. That's pretty cool, but some others like centre back to striker. So before we get started, as always, if you enjoyed the video, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, make sure to press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed my previous video, down below in the description box and the comment section below, what category should I do next? Like, I have got a list already of ones I want to upload this week, but if you guys have any input, again, let me down below in the comments. But let's jump into the very first player. Now, of course, it's going to be the goalkeeper, and a lot of you may recognise this card actually from FIFA 13, and it's going to be Felipe Melo. So the Brazilian CDM, in fact, every single FIFA has been a DM by default, playing for Galatasaray, Inter, Juventus, isn't actually on FIFA 18, but one card in particular at the very bottom there is a bronze informed goalkeeper for Galatasaray. And changing it to FIFA 13, had an 81 DM for Juventus, an 81 for Galatasaray, and a 64 informed bronze for Galatasaray as well. We're getting as a goalkeeper this time in stats. In fact, every single one I believe is lower than his base card. Of course, it's going to be being a bronze, but that's a very cool one to start things off. The right back is going to be a fan favourite then, so the player himself is going to be Ilsinho. Now, back in the day, he used to be a right wing back on FIFA 11, as you can see there. Definitely probably his peak of FIFA. Not his highest rated card at all. In fact, his highest rated so far is actually on FIFA 18 as a cam informed card, still with 5-star skills. Was a cam back on FIFA 12, very good card then as well. Cam on FIFA 14, as well as FIFA 15, 14 there. Now a right midfielder by base. But the thing here is the right wing back card. He had 5-star skills, he was insane, he had long shots about him, great dribbling, and some okay pace. The next player has had a lot of different positions himself as well throughout the years, and has been a game since the very start of FIFA 10, but it's Shaqiri, now playing for Stoke City, has played for Inter, Basel, Bayern Munich, and is default 82 rated this year as a right midfielder. Has had a couple of informed cards, actually a lot of special cards here and there. A right winger, we've got a right midfielder, Cam playing for Inter, and we've got Cam playing for Bayern as well. I think there's a World Cup card right there, technically playing for Switzerland. A right mid World Cup card. The one we're actually looking for is all the way back on FIFA 10, and it's a bronze card. He was a left back. I didn't find out until doing research for this video, so he was a left back, being 61 rated again. Some very average stats, but that's definitely worth going to back four. Then we've gone to players who also had a lot of different positions, so it's going to be James Milner, now playing for Liverpool. We're going to all right now, so he's had a lot of different cards, a fair few special cards here and there, not too many. But his positions, he had right midfield, centre midfield, centre mid's mainly his base position kind of thing, right midfield again, right wing, but he has got 2 left back cards, actually 3 technically, because this year on FIFA 18 is a left back as well, but he's 86 second format left back for Liverpool. That's what I'm going to put in. And he's a very, very versatile player. Whenever a player gets injured for Liverpool, he can basically fill in as a left midfield, right midfield, centre midfield, even a cam DM, and again as a left back. Now we've got onto an out left back in the day, and I'll say a fan favourite now, but it's going to be Gareth Bale. And yesterday, for FUT Birthday, he did get himself a 9 rated left back card. I think the very, very first one, in fact, since FIFA 10. Because for Spurs during that season, he made the breakout year and pushed up to left midfield and left wing. Now playing on the right hand side for Real Madrid, but has had multiple different positions along the way. A 95 right wing, a cam, a striker, right mid, a left mid. He's pretty much played everywhere on the front line. In fact, that FIFA 13 touch right there was very good in game. The footies card there, right mid, back on FIFA 15, great as well. Left mid for Tom on FIFA 12. The one we're looking for though is going to be back on FIFA 10 again. Has had quite a few cards, but it's a 76 rated left back version, also had an 80. The player in CDM is going to be a player actually released yesterday during FUT Birthday again, just like Gareth Bale, being a Bayern Munich's David Alaba. And there's this card right there, 87 rated, nearly all 80 club, a fantastic player, and has mainly had a left back card, but had a centre back on FIFA 15, FIFA 16, sorry. Left back team of the season, silver team of the season there, but what we're looking for is on page 2, and it's going to be a centre midfield back on FIFA 12. And now we go on to a Brazilian being Danilo. He's played for Santos, FC Porto and Real Madrid, now playing for Man City, and is now a right back as well. Has been for most of the part of his FIFA Ultra Team career kind of thing, a few special cards here and there, but the one I look at today is a centre midfielder playing for Santos and also FC Porto back on FIFA 12, his very first FUT card. And I imagine a lot of you guys have used this card as well, because back in the day, FIFA 12, FIFA 13, Brazil teams were definitely a go-to option, like Brasilvas, or low-rated goal league do Brazil. They're very fun, very cheap, a lot of skillers in there, and it's just a well-rounded card. Yeah, another Brazilian now is going to be Chelsea's David Luiz, who this year isn't really playing too much for them, but last year had a fantastic team of the season card there, 92 rated, and also a FUT Birthday Premium SBC being a 90 rated DM. Obviously, that's the one we're going with today, actually the position though being a DM, not the card though in particular, and has had a few controversial cards along the line, including this one right here, I believe, one of the most downvoted cards ever on Foothead, being the 89 Team of the Year David Luiz, back on FIFA 15. He has been considered one of the most overpowered players ever in FUT, of course back on FIFA 12 for Chelsea. It's kind of where it all started, because back on FIFA 10 and 11, wasn't really used too much of Benfica. But we are going with one of these two today. So it's FIFA 13 inform cards, one at DM there, being a base inform card again, and also a man of the match card. We'll go with the man of the match, as I'm pretty sure most people remember that one over the 80. The camera is going to be a former cover star for FIFA, being Marco Reus from Borussia Dortmund, has a multiple special cards throughout the years despite being injured for a lot of the time, and in fact yesterday on FUT Birthday again, got himself a 9 rated centre forward card right there in the middle, but the card people remember the most probably is going to on page 2, his base 84 on FIFA 13, that was so broken. And now we've gone to one of Marco Reus's teammates then, being Eric Durm, 7 rated this year, being his highest ever rated card, and has been left back pretty much every single FIFA apart, obviously from that one. He's had a right back card as well, but this one here, FIFA 13, his first ever item was a 62 rated striker. That's a massive change. And his defending has gone from 32 up to 73, not a bad change there, but he's going to the team as one of the strikers. The other one is going to playing for, I think it's Huddersfield right now, being Heffler, I think his name is, and every single year has been a centre back, including this year on FIFA 18. We had a man of the match card on FIFA 17, again for Huddersfield, as a striker. And now, just like Felipe Melo, we have a player as an outfielder, again an inform card, a goalkeeper, being Revel. So this year on FIFA 18 is a 65 rated silver, in fact his first ever silver cards, has been in games since the very start of FIFA 10. But this card right here on FIFA 16, a goalkeeper 64 rated, that is nuts. In fact, on FIFA 16, played for a total of 4 different clubs. They had Cardiff City, Wigan, MK Dons and Northampton. The inform card was at MK Dons. Then we have got Kadri, who honestly I've never really heard of in real life, but I do remember his inform cards back on FIFA 13. So they're both silver, one being a striker 73, the other was a 70 rated left back. And now we've got Liverpool's Emre Can. He used to play for Bayern Munich as well as Bayer Leverkusen, and potentially could be a Juventus player come this summer. And last year in FIFA 17 had an 86 rated inform, 85 first inform, and 83 SBC. All three which were very good in game and definitely go-to players for me. And so far FIFA 18 has got an inform card a couple weeks ago, being 82 as well. But the card we're looking at today is back on FIFA 15 as a centre back. Quite a cheap right back option on FIFA 18's DeMarcos from Bilbao, and it's understandable why. A very good card there, 86 pace, and pretty well rounded on top of that. Has got an SBC card last year and an inform card, and one back on FIFA 16, and multiple different positions, but mainly last like 3 or 4 years has been a right back, as the whole top row does suggest. A right back there as well, but a cam, centre mid, a centre mid team of the season, right mid, right wing, and another right wing. His FIFA 14 card was a cam, his FIFA 15 card there was a right back, and I must see when he made the switch to that position. But the card we're going with is his FIFA 12 tots. And now we've got an Irish player called Gaynor, who has got a team of the season card back on FIFA 13 as a bronze tots back then as a left back. In fact, every single year has been a left back apart from FIFA 13 and FIFA 12, whereas a striker. Next, I was going to be Schlott playing for Crystal Palace nowadays, but also a Premier League winner back in the day, or a couple of years ago I should say, with Leicester City, and has had multiple different positions on top of that. So he has changed nationality along the way, going from Germany to Ghana, and going from striker down to left back. And now we have Guardado, who's been on FIFA since FIFA 10 in fact, playing for multiple different teams along the way, Deportivo La Coruña, Valencia, PSV, and recently playing for Real Betis. But his base card has played left midfield, left back, centre mid, CDM, he's been all over the place. And our player was a go-to left back for me back in the day, like on FIFA 12, FIFA 13, and has played for Atletico, Zenit, Genoa, also Ruben Kazan in there, probably a couple other clubs as well. In fact, there is Inter and most recently Torino. Has got a team season card back on FIFA 16, being 86 rated left back. The one we're looking at, of course, the odd one out, is a right mid in form. And now another Borussia Dortmund player, being Gonzalo Castro, a very versatile German player, has a multi different position. So CDM card, all 80 club back on FIFA 16 was unreal. Inform card last year, cam on FIFA 13, left midfield, centre mid again, cam. But what we're looking at today mainly, I think it's back on FIFA 10 potentially, which yeah, is a right back. And And now we have a player that hasn't featured since FIFA 16, being Jackson, the Brazilian, and has got a centre back and a right midfield back on FIFA 12. In fact, every single year after that was a right midfield. So it's inform card, that's his main position. But this one right here, that's very odd. Then we have a Dutch player called Dammers, who I don't think is on FIFA 18, but was on FIFA 17 being a centre back. And was a centre back every single year apart from FIFA 15, where he had a bronze striker card. As you can see right here, he's got very poor defending being 27, but his position changed back then on FIFA 15 again. Also had 27 defending as a centre back. And I haven't really checked, but potentially that's probably the lowest ever rating for a defensive stamina defender ever in FIFA. And the last few to go through them, first I've got Fabian Johnson, now playing for Borussia Mönchengladbach as a left midfield, has played left back on the way as well as a Silva, a left wing back, also a World Cup card there. But back on FIFA 12 and FIFA 10 was a right midfielder and a right wing, that's what we're going with. And he has changed position along the way, but also changed nationality from Germany to USA. Now we have one of my favourite silver team season cards back on FIFA 14 being Kim Shin-wook, who's 6'5", an absolute monster and a very good team of season card. But back on FIFA 10, his first ever FUT card was a centre back, as you can see right there. He had just 40 pace, 19 dribbling, 33 shot, 41 passing and 57 defending. And now one of the most overpowered players in FUT history being Aubameyang, and this is card this year being 88 rated, and we pretty much know him every single year as being a striker, but right here, right wing, that position changed from a right-sided player to a striker, that changed FUT for good. Then we've got Cristiano Ronaldo, who's got so many special cards along the way. In fact, I imagine probably like 3 or 4 pages worth. Like, this is absolutely nuts right here. Okay, 4 page of Ronaldo, and his first card is actually a right wing, where his FUT birthday card is based on. But the card we're looking for now probably is on the very first page, yeah. It's going to be a striker card, which is there, being an email match, I believe, from the Champions League. The second to last one's another FUT birthday card being Eden Hazard. Base card's a left wing, his FUT birthday card's right wing. But this year in particular, has got a lot of cam cards, even last year having a striker, so has played multiple different positions. And the final one is going to be Piszczek from Borussia Dortmund, and known as being a right back. But back on FIFA 10 was in fact a right midfielder, and even back on FIFA 09 I think it was, he was a striker. But that is going to be the final one for this video, guys. So as always, if you enjoyed it, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, make sure to press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed my previous video, down below in the description box and the comment section below, what category should I do next for FUT birthday week? Again, let me down below in the comments. So thank you for watching this video, I'll see you next time.